I told myself that I was going to put a halt on buying all comic books because I'm getting ready to go to HeroesCon this weekend. Um, but then come on. But then Big Me, Big B. But then Bigby McFly, the comic book guy, and Comics Limited had a WhatNot show. And I entered a fugue state. So let's see what I bought because I don't even remember. This happens to me all the time on WhatNot auctions specifically. I don't know what it is about them, but I'll go in and say, I'm just going to go hang out. I'm just going to go support these people that have been so kind to me. But then I start to see things, and the bid button is right there, and I can't help myself. I don't know why. I can't help myself. I'm a monster. But here we are. So I picked up, I know, a couple of cool Captain America books, but I also picked up some other things that just caught my eye. I don't remember everything that I picked up. So let's just go on a journey of discovery together. Let me go ahead and get this box open first, and then we'll go through it together and see what I got. All right, well, that was relatively painless. Let's see. So we've got bubble wrap and bubble mailers in here, which is really cool. I always like to see, comic books shipped securely. It's better than getting them in a manila envelope. It's happened a couple times, thankfully with nothing like super big or super important, but still, it's really nice to see that comic book sellers, especially when they're collectors, do really care about how they're shipped. So this is one package and two packages. I didn't think that I ordered this much. I know that Comics Limited gives out a lot of like freebies whenever he does sales, so maybe that's what this is. But let's figure it out together. So I'm just gonna start with this one, and let's see what we got. Okay, so this is the first stack, and Comics Limited sent me a nice little sticker. That's gonna go somewhere on my desk. That's really cool. I really like that. But yeah, so this is the receipt of my transgressions. Put that off to the side, and let's see what we got first. First up is... Oh wow, I did not order this. This is Captain America number 34 from Ed Brubaker's run. Cover art by Alex Ross. Just absolutely stellar stuff there. He always makes these heroes... He always paints these heroes through the lens of nostalgia, kind of. They have that sort of shimmering effect. And I just am a huge fan of his art style. So this is really, really cool to get just out of the blue. Captain America number 34. Next up is... Oh! Captain America number 205. This is from the Bronze Age run. I believe I've already got this one, but it's always nice to have duplicates of these books. And for free, you can't really do a lot worse than that. So Captain America number 205. Yeah, really happy to have that one. And next up is another Bronze Age Captain America book. It's number 266. I don't know. I don't believe there's any key significance to this book. I mean, you can see that it's guest starring the amazing Spider-Man, so that's always fun. I'm gonna cut out the coupon in this book and see if I can win this awesome 10-speed racer. I hope that their sweepstakes is still going. So Captain America number 266. I actually don't think that I have this one, so this helps me fill out my Captain America Volume 1 run. So thank you. Next up is The Amazing Spider-Man number 541. This one I did order. I am a big fan of the Back in Black storyline. Even though we know what comes after, I thought this one was really cool. And it had one of the best Peter Parker Spider-Man moments. If you haven't read it, there's one issue. I don't believe it's this one. I believe it's the one after this, where he has an altercation with Kingpin. And if you haven't seen that, absolutely go and check that out if you're a Spider-Man fan, or if you're just a fan of someone absolutely outclassing somebody else. So this is Spider-Man number 541. Super happy to have this one. And next is... Yeah, so I don't know what issue this is, but I do know the character. This is Static Shock, and it's a foil cover of Static. I watched the Static cartoon when I was growing up as a kid. He was just a really cool character to see, and I'm really happy to have a foily cover of him. I think it's really, really cool. You can see the reflection of my monitor in it. It's just so full of foily goodness. Yeah, really happy to have this one. It's so cool. Next up is more foil fun. This is Ghost Spider. I am a big fan of this character. I know that it's Gwen Stacy, but this Gwen Stacy is so different than the 616 Gwen Stacy. It's a different character entirely. I really enjoy her character. I'm one of those people that was introduced to her in the Spider-Verse movies, which I think are absolutely fantastic. Like maybe the best comic book movies ever. But yeah, I'm really excited to have this one, especially a neat foily cover like that. That's really cool. Generally, I like older books. I like the nostalgia, the secondhand nostalgia that I feel from them. But you know, I'm a sucker, just like everybody else. So this is really awesome. Next up is Captain America #1. This is from the King in Black, or this is a King in Black variant, I think. You've got Cap here on the cover, fighting some demons. I'm assuming that they are symbiote related. I did not get super into the King in Black storyline. I'm always happy to see my favorite superhero. So this was a freebie that was thrown in, and it's a really cool freebie that got thrown in. So thank you so much to both Comics Limited and Bigby McFly. This is really awesome. This is Captain America #25 from Ed Brubaker's run. This is the second printing of the issue where, spoiler alert, Captain America dies. Kinda. Not really. Comic book stuff. It's got this cover on it where you can see him lying on the courthouse steps where he was shot by someone. And it's different than the original cover, which just had his sort of bloodied costume. I do already have this one, but I'm always happy to pick up another copy. I might be able to use it in like a giveaway or something in the future, maybe. I don't know. I'm really excited to have that, and it's so kind of the two of them to throw that in as a, you know, just a little gimme book. So thank you so much for that, guys. Captain America #25, The Death of the Dream. All right, now on to the second box that I got. Yeah, this is definitely a lot more comics than I actually ordered from these guys, so that's really cool of them to throw in so many basically giveaways. That's really nice. Really thankful to them for that. This one here on the top. This is Captain America, Sentinel of Liberty, #1. This is the second printing cover. I did actually order this one. I believe it was in like a pack of 3, but I don't have this variant cover. I'm not a big variant hunter, but if I can find them for a decent price, which these guys were selling them for, and also help support 2 members of the community that I admire and look up to, then I'm absolutely happy to do that. And you've got this awesome cover with Captain America dead center, surrounded by just you know, a ring that invokes his shield. It's just really cool. I really enjoy that. So Captain America #1, second printing. Really happy to have it. Okay, next up is this. This is this is Captain America #2 from the Heroes Return run. This is just one of the most 90s runs that you can see. Written by Mark Waid. I think it's a ton of fun. People don't really take it seriously. You see these things in dollar bins all the time. But I'm really happy to have it, and I don't believe that I have this one. I am not going to be satisfied until I have every single issue that Captain America has ever featured in. I'm just insatiable and insane, but this helps me, you know, keep the voices at bay. So, Captain America #2. All right, next up is... Oh, Rob. So, I hate Rob Liefeld. I'd love to do like a deep dive on him someday. And I say hate, you know, the guy was a comic book artist, is a comic book artist, and you know, he made his money doing that, and people decided that they wanted to give their money to him. You know, that's... I can't blame the guy for doing something that the people appreciated about him. But I don't have to appreciate his artwork. This is widely regarded as being one of the worst Captain America covers, if not just regular covers, of all time. Like, what in the world is going on here? Look at the sinew. Look at his face. It's just insanity. It's absolute insanity. I guess I don't know, he ejected his pen with HGH before he drew this. I've got no clue. I don't know what references he could have possibly been using, but, you know, here we are. The only good thing about this cover, I will say, is that Red Skull looks absolutely menacing. That's a really cool looking Red Skull. But everything else is just... Oh, it's just a gorgeous train wreck. I'm so happy to have it. This is just... It's just tremendous. I don't have anything else to say. I love and hate this thing. This is so great. I did actually buy this with money. This was not given. I chose this. So, I've got no one to blame but myself. It's impossible to follow that, but let's try to. Here we go. It is... I can't stand you two. I can't stand you two. This is... This is Captain America #1, and it's a variant cover drawn by... Guess who? If you haven't seen the original of this comic book art, I'm going to put it right here. It's something to behold. I don't have the words for it. I had the opportunity to buy this off the rack, but I didn't want to actually give another human being money and look them in the face for picking this up. Like, I'm picking it up. I would pick it up as a joke, but I would feel awkward about financially supporting this artistic travesty. But, you know, it was a freebie, so now I own it. Thank you guys for cursing me with this. I really appreciate it. Man, okay. What fresh hell awaits us? No, okay, cool. Whew. Okay, so I did actually buy this one. This is another Captain America #1 variant cover. This one is an homage / cover rip of one of the Ultimates covers. I just really like the artwork. I think the shadows on the characters that are being backlit look really cool. Captain America's got that shield up in the air pose, and you've got Kamala Khan, Iron Man, Black Widow, there's Thor, Black Panther, Hawkeye. It's just a really neat ensemble cover with great artwork, and I'm super happy to have it. So, thank you guys so much. All right. I was really excited when this came up. This is Captain America #1, and it's another variant cover, But the reason why I like this so much is because I love superheroes using their powers to help people. It's a crazy thought, I know, but one of the big appeals of like the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man is that he would use his powers to help people in the neighborhood. You know, he would get cats out of trees and he would walk old ladies across the road. And I really enjoy seeing superheroes do that. I don't need every book to be Captain America punching Thanos. I don't need Thor and Gore to be duking it out every single time I open up a comic book. Sometimes I just want stuff like this. In this comic run, actually, this is the newest run that's come out, Captain America spends a bunch of time washing some hate speech off of a wall, which is just perfectly on brand for the character, and I wish that, you know, comic books would show us more of that. It's just something that I really appreciate. So this cover is really indicative of that. Captain America helping carry lots of bags of cement, building something. Super happy to have this one, Captain America #1 variant. And next we've got, cool. So this is another one that I ordered. It's just watercolor art with America's motto in ribbon behind it, E Pluribus Unum. I've got nothing to say about this. I really enjoy the artwork, and that's the only reason why I bought it. You know, this is essentially a poster for me. I have a bunch of copies of this book, including the cover A, so I'm just really happy to be able to own something that, you know, is painted like this and looks like this. I'm really happy with that. Captain America #1 variant cover. All right, down to the last two books. We have got... Nice! This is the first issue of the second volume of Captain America. This was after, I believe, all of the Avengers teamed up to take down Onslaught. I haven't read that storyline, but I really want to. And now that I'm actually getting more into, you know, reading comic book runs and delving into that world, I'm looking forward to it. I have read this one, and one of the main reasons why I really like this book is because of the date that it came out. This is January 1998, which is also the date that I came out, so that's really neat. I have 2 other copies of this, but they're actually not as nice as this one, so that's really awesome. Yeah, thank you guys. I really appreciate that. Last one. What a way to end. So this is Captain America #1, art by, can you guess? Can you guess? Can you dig it? What to say about this? I mean, look at his feet. What is that? Look at his face. That's awful. I love it. I love it, okay? And yes, this is another one that I spent actual money to buy for me. I opened my wallet and chose to buy this. So again, I can't lay the blame at the feet of Comics Limited and Bigby McFly. They enabled me, but I chose this. Captain America #1, art by the incomparable Rob Liefeld. So yeah, just a quick video. I told you that I went into a little bit of a haze, but I'm actually really happy with everything that I got. I'm really happy to be able to support 2 guys like Comics Limited and Bigby. They were really nice throughout the whole chat, talking to people, making sure that everybody got what they wanted, taking requests. So if you have any comic book needs, no matter how serious or how stupid, give Comics Limited on WhatNot a follow, and also follow Bigby McFly on YouTube and on Instagram, because he details live shows a lot. So Comics Limited also on YouTube, Bigby McFly on YouTube. Thank you guys so much. Links to their channels are going to be down in the description below. I can't thank you guys enough for all of these awesome and awesomely terrible books. I'm just overjoyed about that. So thank you guys so much. So which one of those was your favorite? Are you a lover of awful covers? Do you hate Rob Liefeld as much as I do? Let me know. I really enjoy talking to you guys. And one more thing before you leave. On my last video, if you haven't seen it, I am running a giveaway right now. And that giveaway is for, at the moment, these 2 books. Spider-Man's Tangled Web Severance Package and a copy of The Confession. Now, those books are going to be given away because you guys got Haul Yeah Comics to 50 subscribers. He's now at subscribers, and I really, really would love for him to get to 100, because if he gets to 100, I'm giving this away as well. My second favorite Captain America cover. It's a Silver Age cover. Awesome red trade dress, yellow title box. Such pretty colors on this book. It comes in a nice fresh Mylar. All you need to do is go subscribe to Haul Yeah Comics and leave #fam on my last video, and you'll be entered into the giveaway. I'm gonna do a live something to choose the winner of that. I don't actually know how to do that yet. I probably should have figured that out before now, but you know, it is what it is. So, just to recap, go to my last video, comic book opinions that my wife is tired of hearing, and comment #fam to be entered into a giveaway for these 2 books. And if Haul Yeah Comics gets to 100 subscribers, it is all 3 of these. Thank you guys so much for your support. Thank you for, liking and commenting on my videos and subscribing to me if you feel like it. It means more than I could put into words. I've really enjoyed, getting into this hobby and learning more about collecting and about comics, and meeting awesome people like Comics Limited and Bigby McFly, and also meeting all of you. So thank you so much for allowing me to do this, and I hope I see you soon. Thank you.